What's up, everybody? My name is Joshua, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Honestly, this is kind of like one of those things that's like, like you be telling yourself, yo, I want to start doing this thing. I want to pick up that type of hobby or this whatever, and you'll never do it until like a random day where you're like, all right, I'm gonna set aside this time and this day to do that thing. Today's that time. Today's that day. So, yeah, for those who don't know me, and I'm pretty sure everybody watching this shit know me, but my name is Joshua. Like I said, this is my first YouTube video, so I apologize if this is a bit like unorganized or whatever. I got me some notes here to kind of keep me on track, but basically what this channel is really just gonna be is just like kind of just like me talking. There's a bit of a virtual journal, I guess. And like I'm just gonna be talking about stuff that should be on my mind. So the title of this video is called "It's the Difference You Make," and basically I'm just gonna be talking about that. So the first thing I want to talk about is life is all about making a difference, because people are constantly seeking difference, and you can see that literally in anywhere you look. People are constantly seeking difference, and it's all about the difference that you make. Whether it's a good difference or a bad difference, it's all about trying to make a good difference. Bro, like truly, bro, even if I'm gonna reference this a lot. I'm gonna reference the Bible a lot. But even if you read the Bible and you go to the New Testament and you see Jesus, in almost every story, you know what Jesus is doing? He's making a difference. He's preaching to multitudes. He's giving people different perspectives and different views on life. He's telling people this, showing people that, helping people with his miracles and with his works. Throughout the whole book of Matthew, pretty much. Jesus is just outside preaching to multitudes, healing whoever needs to be healed. The girl walked up to him, touched him on his cloth, said, "I'm healed now." And Jesus said, "You right. Look at my cat. Look at him. You about to step into the camera. Look at him. I hate when he does this. Every time I'm trying." Yeah, people are constantly seeking difference, and it's all about the difference that you make. As long as you're out here making a good difference, and whether it's for you, whether it's for the people you love, the things you love, for the things you care about, the people you care about, as long as you're making a good difference and an effort, or even if you're not making that good difference, but you're making an effort to make a difference, bro, you're good. You're good. I promise you, you're good. As long as you're making that effort, or as long as you have that mindset shift, that mindset change. Somebody had asked me not that long ago. They asked me, when do you make a change? When you lose something or when you get a second chance at it? And I told them I make a change once I learn my lesson. And like right now in life, in my personal life, I feel like right now, like this whole everything is just about learning lessons. And okay, like next time don't do this, or you need to change your mindset about this so that next time you can do that, or you can have this or do that or be this, you know what I mean? Like right now I'm just learning so many lessons in my life where it's just like everything is just you need to make a difference here. You should make a difference here. Making a difference matters here. This needs to be changed. You can do this in order to, you know what I mean? Like it's just like a puzzle piece at this point. And I got all my pieces. I'm just trying to sort them out right now. But life is all about making a difference, because people are constantly seeking difference. If you're unhappy with what you have right now or what you're going through right now, it's like, if you know what you need to have to be happy, then you're making a difference. And if you're not making that difference, then you're just wasting time. I feel like happiness, to me personally, happiness should not be something, and I've talked about this with my friends before. Happiness should not be something that you're trying to achieve or trying to chase. Happiness should not be something that you're going to look for, or once I achieve this, I'm going to be happy. Once I have this amount of money in my bank account, or once I drive this car, or once I have this girlfriend, or once I do this or do that, or have this or have that, or become this or stop being that, then I will be happy. Happiness should not be like that. Happiness should not be determined on something else. Happiness should be something already in here. Once it's 11:32 p.m. at night on a random Tuesday afternoon, you should be happy laying in your bed looking at the ceiling. That's what happiness is. It's internal. It's not external. It's not, I drive this car, so I'm happy. Happiness should be in here. And people are constantly seeking difference to reach that happiness. And it's just like, bro, like, you don't have to do that. You know what I mean? Happiness should just be something inside. Where I feel the most happy is when I'm already in order. Everything is set in straight and in stone. And I'm already in my Bible. And everything I do is already following God's will. And, you know, it's following what makes me feel good. And makes other people feel good. If what I'm doing makes me feel good and makes other people feel bad, I won't be happy just because it doesn't feel good to me knowing that I'm making other people feel bad. You know what I mean? This is how you fix it. So I'm going to be referencing this a lot, just so you know. That kind of ties me into my second point about being smart in what you do, because you reap what you sow, and making a difference, but in the right direction. So, like, bro, be smart in what you do because you reap what you sow. I don't even think I have to elaborate on that anymore because it's kind of straightforward. What I mean by you reap what you sow is basically karma. You know what I mean? What you put out will come back to you. You reap what you sow. If you are putting out this type of energy, do not get comfortable, because I'm telling you right now, it could come right back to you just like that. You know what I mean? So be smart in what you do. Be smart in what you're putting out there. Be smart in what you do to other people or say to other people, or how you act, or the way you move, and all the decisions you make, all the differences you make sure they're smart and good and wise choices. At the end of the day, there is no past, there is no there is no past, there is no future. There is only present moment. And your past and your future all relies on your decision in the present moment. It all relies on the constant right decisions that you make. Like you don't live in the future and you don't live in your past. You live in the present. So making the right decision in the present moment will define your future, and it will define your past. Once you get to your future, you can look back on your past and say, yes, I made the right decision. Once you are looking ahead and thinking into the future, you can think, okay, I'm good in the future because I'm making the right decision now. You know what I mean? There is no past, there is no present. Everything is just based on the present and your decision that you make in the present. So, like I said, be smart in what you do because you reap what you sow, and make a difference, but in the right direction. At the end of the day, you know your poison. You know what's bad for you. You know what's good for you. You know what's trying to help you and what's not. You know what's here for you and what's not. Like, let's not sit here and try to act stupid bad for you. You know that staying up late 2, 3 a.m. is bad for you. I'm a hypocrite right now. It's 2:11 and I have work at 7 a.m. I should be in my bed. But you know what's good for you. You know what's bad for you. Cut out the poison. I don't have to say anything else. Me saying those words to you should spark a little bit of conviction in your heart. You figure it out. I'm not here to tell you what it is. You know what it is. So make that right decision and make that difference in the right direction every single time. And I it's like a law of the universe. Every single time you make a right decision, that's a better path that you're taking in your life. It's like science. It's cause and effect at that point. Success is based on cause and effect. If I do this, then this will happen. If I do this, then this will happen. And it's just a continuous, you know what I mean, decision, making the right decision so that you can have this happen. If I go to the gym every single day for 2 hours a day, 6 days a week, I'm going to get strong and I'm going to have the body I want. It's cause and effect. It's not no secret code. It's cause and effect. So I want to talk about my third point, and that is nothing even matters. Now for that, I'm going to, once again, hey yo, if you're not reading your Bible, man, get on your Bible. I'm not going to say too much. I'm not here to be no pastor or nothing, but this right here has all the answers. So looking for some answers, got them for you right here. Ecclesiastes, here we go. So what I want to read today is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, verses 4 through 9. So verse 4 reads, "One generation passes away and another generation comes, but the earth abides forever. The sun also rises and the sun goes down and hastens to the place where it arose. The wind goes towards the south and turns towards the north, and the wind twirls around continually and comes again on its circuit. All the rivers run into the sea, yet the sea is not full to the place from which the rivers came from, and then they will return again. All things are full of labor. Men cannot express it. The eye is not satisfied with seeing, nor the ear filled with hearing. That which has been is, that what will be done is which will be done, and there is nothing new under the sun. So basically what this passage is kind of saying is like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There is nothing new under the sun. The wind goes and comes exactly from where it came from. It's gonna rain every single day, and the ocean is never gonna be filled with water. There's like, you could climb a mountain right now. Go ahead and ask that mountain if it cares. Someone else is gonna climb it again after you. Someone has probably climbed it before you. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. What am I saying right now? If I'm telling you to make a difference, and the difference that you make matters, and life is all about making difference and seeking this and that and why am I sitting here telling you that nothing matters? Because it doesn't. Nothing matters. No, the decisions that you make don't matter. Me staying up at 10 or 12, whatever, and knowing I have work, it doesn't matter. Me making this video right now doesn't matter. In a million trillion years from now, the internet is probably not going to exist anymore. The earth is probably going to blow up before then. Nothing matters, bro. Nothing. None of this matters. So, regardless of the difference you make, regardless of the people you love, regardless of anything, all of this is going to pass away at some point. That's not me being depressing. That's not me being, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. That's just the truth. So why am I saying that? Because even though none of this matters, you still have to make the right decision. Things are temporary. Everything in this life is temporary. Life itself is temporary. But making the right decisions and making the right difference in your life with the time that you do have here, that is what matters. And, just being aware, being careful, being smart, being courageous, all of these things do matter. At the end of the day, none of this matters, and it all matters at the same time. So do with that as you please. So here are my closing statements. Do what makes you happy, but do good. Keep what uplifts you and leave what you know is not going to fill that hole forever. Do things for you, the people you care about, and the things you love. What's presented to you does not define you. It's the difference you make. And that's really it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you want to talk about anything, whatever, hit me up. Whatever. Thank you for watching.